It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Washington, where the Wizards will be going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. For Portland, they've had some struggles so far in the early part of the season, but they've been modifying their approach and their game plan each time out. While they haven't seen the hard work pay off yet, this is a team that's vocalized their dedication to doing whatever it takes to continue to improve. And here we go, two of the best rebounding teams in the league going head-to-head. Should be a lot of physical play. Who has the advantage, Shaq?
Well, whoever.
Okay, fans, let's get loud!
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with the broadcast from Washington, the home of the Wizards, the Verizon Center. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they come in off a good outing against the Indiana Pacers.
And really complete control of that game. If you recall, guys, they made sure they didn't have to sweat that one out down the stretch.
They didn't make any mistakes, kept everything tight, and coasted to the finish line.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. McGinnis out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Pierce. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Smith in at the 2. Now here's Pierce. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Outside Wilkins. And it's Nash in the corner. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Washington on D. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Proficient in that game at the offensive end of the floor. I mean, their passing was dynamic and their shot selection was superb.
You do those two things hand in hand, Greg, you know the result. You move the ball like they did and take smart, good shots, you're coming away with a lot of wins.
Portland shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And as a unit, guys, they only shot 70% from the line over the course of last season. Not the kind of percentage that they were hoping for.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
That's good for McGinnis. And so he makes both from the line. Portland on defense. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
Well, you know, they split their meetings last season, and the way both of these teams love to compete, I wouldn't be surprised if that happened again.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Paul Millsap. Schroeder passes to Pierce. Stolen by Wilkins. And here we go. Washington fast break. And there's Nash. That's good on the assist by Wilkins. Nash has got his first basket.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Pierce attacking, and he gets it to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Nash. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game. I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Paul Millsap. Chamberlain a screen. Here's McGinnis. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Indiana.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Goodrich kicks to Millsap. To the middle, and stolen by Chamberlain. Schroeder up top, defended by Nash. Pass to McGinnis. Shoots a fader. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grill.
Jang a screen. Nash drives in. Goodrich dishes to Jang. No good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Outside Pierce. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Chamberlain a screen. Schroeder passes to Chamberlain. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And Portland has possession. Chamberlain a screen. Pierce kicks it over to Schroeder. Chamberlain with a screen on Nash. Outside Pierce. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. Bank shot. No good.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Nash dishes to Jang. Goodrich passes to Millsap. They get it back. Over McGinnis. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. Portland trailing here. Schroeder up top. Smith kicks to Chamberlain. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the shot is good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Wizards have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Nash outside. And he converts the layup.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy's just too much speed.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Wilkins against Pierce. Here's McGinnis, and he gets it to go.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control a team's transition.
Nene, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Portland shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The free throw's off from McGinnis. The Wizards have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. To the inside, Jang. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Schroeder with the ball. And he also played a big role in their last game with Indiana. There's a good screen. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got his third rebound on the night. Goodrich kicks it over to Nash. Pass to Nene. Now Schroeder. Pierce at the elbow. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. Can't get it to go. Wilkins with the defensive effort.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Nash kicks to Nene. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
Smith dishes to Schroeder. Chamberlain with a screen on Nash. Smith the pass to Pierce. Second chance shot. In deep. Chamberlain drops it in. Chamberlain got his first points of the night.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls!
The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Number 1, Steve Nash.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
The Wizards with the lead. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Randy Whitman and I spoke just briefly. He talked about how they match up with a player like Paul Pierce, saying, you know, he's one of those guys who really does it all at a high level. Defend, score, you name it. I think defensively, we may look to double some and force other players to make shots. He's one of the greats. You enjoy the challenge of playing against him and just hope you can have enough to win. Guys, we'll see who carries the day.
Thanks, Doris. Chamberlain a screen. Here's Pierce. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Pierce has got his second bucket tonight.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
Now, here's Nash. 7 points in the game. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Wizards?
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Washington making some changes. Williams comes in for Gorgui Dieng, and Jones subbed in for Goodrich. Nene, the screen. Here's Nash. Dishes it to Nene.
And a look here at the Wizards, how they ranked in the NBA last season. Second in scoring, second in assists. And converting turnovers into points was a specialty of theirs. I mean, they ranked second in that category.
And you go back to their offensive output last season, they put points on the board in a big way, an entertaining style with a bevy of offensive weaponry.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
That free throw, no good. And the Wizards making a change here. Dragic is checked in. And he can't hit the second.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Pierce. Rebound, Washington.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Dragic against Redick. And he hits it and gets hacked down the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Roberson, he's checked in for the Wizards. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Now, here's Redick. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Shoots off the screen, and the jumper is on the mark. Redick's got his first points in this one.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Dragic with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. And here's Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And it's Schroeder missing. Washington leading now by 5. Dragic kicks to Roberson. And Pierce pulls it down.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And he gets it to go. Pierce has got 6.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Williams sends a screen for Dragic. He dishes it to Nene. Williams inside the line. And Pierce pulls it down.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Fires from deep. It doesn't go in. He's 3 for 9 now and frustrated. Jones drives in. Outside Dragic. Back to Jones. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Chance to look at some stats for Pierce. He had a strong showing last season. Last year averaged 21 points per, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
Schroeder kicks to Pierce. Pass to Redick. Takes it off the glass. Redick's got his second basket of the game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Outside Dragic. Left side Jones. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 4. Schroeder with the ball. Jones covering. The shot by Redick, no good. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. It's Dragic with the drive. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Redick. Schroeder kicks to Redick. Here's the screen. And it's Pierce in the corner. And again, it's Portland converting.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Timeout is charged for Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, Verizon Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second-chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Mahinmi's checked in for Portland. 1:19 left here in the opening quarter. Outside Dragic. There's the dish to Jones. Williams with the ball. Working on Teletovic. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Roberson. Takes a shot at the elbow. And the shot is long. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Schroeder kicks to Teletovic. Pierce with it. Picked up by Nene. The shot by Mahinmi, no good. The Wizards with the lead. Jones dishes to Roberson. Dragic with a wide open look. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks it to Redick. To the middle and stolen by Williams. Outside Dragic. The pass to Williams. Shoots a 3. No luck. Redick. No good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. And a chance to hear from former number 2 overall pick Derek Williams about his focus offensively.
Just getting to the basket more, being able to finish with the defender in front of me. I think getting to the line a lot more as well. I think, getting to the line and finishing at the basket.
2 huge improvements for him. Ray, can he do more?
Definitely. He's already taken a big leap forward, and there's plenty more room for him to grow. He could become a real beast in this league.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Chamberlain. Dennis Schroeder is out there with J.J. Redick. And it's McGinnis, and it's Smith in at the small forward position.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Jones, the pass to Millsap, and Nash, here we go. The second chance effort, he lays it in. Nash has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Wizards. Quarter number 2, we're about a minute in. Schroeder kicks to Chamberlain. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Chamberlain got his second basket of the game. Wizards leading by 4. It's Nash with the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Nash has been putting up the numbers. He's got 10 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
For Washington, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Goodrich, he's checked in for Jones. And Nash makes both of them.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Now here's Schroeder, defended by Nash. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Here's Chamberlain. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Chamberlain got his 3rd basket of the night. Nash kicks to Millsap. They get it again. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. For Portland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to McGinnis. He kicks to Redick. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The offensive rebound. Passes it to McGinnis. Second shot opportunity. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Wilkins with the ball. Now Smith defending. Wilkins against Smith. 6 on the shot clock. It's Wilkins with the drive. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Schroeder kicks to Smith to the left wing. Chamberlain against Jang. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. Wizards making a switch here. Williams is checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. For Washington, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Nash. Right side Wilkins. It's stolen by Schroeder. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. The shot by Redick, no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now, here's Nash. 12 points for him. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Redick on the wing. He's covered by Goodrich. Smith dishes to Redick. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Shot is off. And it's Washington the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Nash, the pass to Dang. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 3 assists now in this one. Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to McGinnis. There's the feed to Redick. McGinnis with the screen on Goodrich. The pass to McGinnis. Shoots from the line. That is good. McGinnis has got 11 points.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Nash kicks to Williams. Smith against Wilkins. Another one falls for Washington. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. McGinnis. Here's Chamberlain. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Now here's Schroeder. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Schroeder's got 6 points. Now here's Nash. On the wing, Goodrich. Launches a three. That's good. Goodrich has got his first 3 points of the game.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Wizards leading by 3. Williams a screen. And Nash, here we go. From deep. Williams missing again. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Chamberlain a screen. Pass to McGinnis. Over Goodrich. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Trailblazers have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Washington making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Jang. Roberson comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's Dragic in for Nash. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Dragic. 5 points in the game. Feeds it to Williams. Williams a screen on Smith. Goodrich dishes to Williams. Takes a 3. No good from Dragic. Portland trailing here. There's the pick. Shooter passes to Pierce. That puts them in the lead. Pierce has got 10.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. He doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Dragic. Wide open look. Portland grabs the miss. Pierce has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
So it's Washington now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Nene, the screen. Smith against Goodrich. To the left wing. Here's Nene. And again, Washington no good. And here's Portland. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Passes to McGinnis. Inside. The shot by Pierce will not go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top 3-point shooters. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
2 shots.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Washington. Jones comes in for Goodrich. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Portland. He's off on the second. Portland leading. Here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Smith with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
That's good. 8 points for Goran Dragic.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away. Chance here, Kevin, to check out how the Trailblazers ranked in the NBA last season. First in three-point field goal percentage, first in second chance points, and they were number 2 in team rebounding. Everybody makes it a priority to get to both backboards, offensive and defensive.
And boy, can this team light it up from the perimeter. That off-the-charts three-point percentage translates into a lot of blowout losses for their opponents.
To the wing right side. Here's Smith. And he drops it in from the low post. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Dragic kicks to Millsap. Dishes it to Jones. Back to Millsap. Another shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Millsap at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap. Both free throws good for Millsap.
Checking out the game Paul Millsap is having. He's got 8 points and a block.
Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Marjanovic. Schroeder with the ball. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Marjanovic. He's guarded by Dragic. It's Schroeder, top of the key. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Dragic kicks to Millsap. Robertson dishes to Millsap. 17-foot shot on the way. And he gets the bucket. Millsap's got 10 points. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. There's a good screen. Schroeder up top. He's guarded by Dragic. And the shot is good. He's got 8.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shot's now starting to fall.
He feeds it to Nene. He dishes it to Robertson. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Schroeder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against Indiana. Left side, Pierce. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
18 feet out. The shot by Nene. No good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's Schroeder. He's got 8. Portland needs to get off a shot. Pierce for 3. Second chance shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Jang, he's checked in for Washington. Both shots good from the stripe. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Millsap. They set the pick. There's Dragic with the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And he hits the first of 3. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the 3rd.
He's doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter. Much more aggressive taking it to the basket.
Portland leading. Outside Pierce. The dish to Schroeder. Shoots the 3. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Portland out in front. They lead by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Goran, how do you rate the team's performance thus far, and what are you expecting in the second half?
I mean, you know, we are battling. We as a team, and if we're gonna play like that, I think so we're gonna be okay.
Goran, thanks for the time. Gotta love it when they battle, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the 3rd quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. During one stretch, they trailed by 7, never falling behind too far. They came out in the second quarter with a renewed focus, playing well enough to take a 2-point lead here at the half. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they didn't let this hostile crowd bother them at all. In fact, they seem to feed off of that hostility. Plus, sometimes when you're away from home, those distractions, your family, your friends, your fans, you can concentrate better. Okay, wait, did I just say my family, friends, and fans are distractions? Okay, let's go to the next thing. Let's go.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, how about that contribution they got from the bench? Nice. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him dig a little deeper into that bench. Some games you just got to go with the lineups that are working and just improvise, Ernie.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Washington trailing. They've got Wilkins. Zhang is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Goodrich, and it's Nash in at the 1. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half.
And finally, they fought themselves back to even the score. We've got a new ball game here now.
And really, all the momentum is theirs, making such a strong comeback. So I think you've got to really feel good about their chances the rest of the way.
Here's Schroeder after the basket by Washington. Fires from the wing. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And he gets it to go. Nash has got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Smith drives in, up and in on the layup. Smith's got 9.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Nash for the lead. Offensive rebound. Wilkins passes to Dang. Millsap has the open look. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Good! Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Now here's Nash. He's guarded by Schroeder. Zhang a screen. Nash kicks to Zhang. Second chance shot. In deep, Millsap drops it in. He's got 12.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Pierce. 10 points for him. Millsap with the steal. Nash outside. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Nash has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. For 3, Smith. Can't get it to go. And Washington the other way now.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Goodrich dishes to Jang. Millsap left side. Smith with the defensive effort. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Chamberlain a screen. Jumper off the screen. Here's McGinnis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He's gone 5 of 8 free throw shooting in the game.
George McGinnis. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
With all the chances he's been getting, it's got to be frustrating that his struggles continue at the line.
Lee's checked in for Paul Millsap. And Portland with a change here, too. J.J. Redick's checked in for Smith. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Wizards have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Nash kicks to Goodrich. Nash outside for the lead, and it's laid in by Jang. Jang's got 4 points this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Schroeder kicks to Redick. Pass to Schroeder. Here's McGinnis. Portland again missing. Wizards have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Goodrich passes to Nash. Here's Wilkins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
George McGinnis. That's his second personal foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Dominique Wilkins. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Wizards making a switch here. Rodman's checked in. Good on both. Trailblazers trail by 3. Schroeder kicks to Pierce. Three on the clock. In deep, Chamberlain drops it in. Chamberlain got 12.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Schroeder. Nice D from Nash. Wizards leading by 3. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The shot by Wilkins. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Wilkins has got 4 points now in the quarter. It's Pierce on the wing. Shot clock at 6. It's Redick on the wing. The tray. Good. Redick's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the 3rd. And Nash, here we go. Jang, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And so here's Portland after the basket by Washington. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Trailblazers 3rd, the Wizards 5th.
You know, these two teams each had a great awareness of anticipating where missed shots were going to come down. That's part of why they were outstanding rebounding teams. They each had a couple of key players, but both had some unexpected help from guys you don't normally think of as rebounders.
The free throw drops for Redick.
What a night so far for Redick. He's got 8 points and 1 steal.
Paul Millsap is checked in for Washington. Jones comes in for Goodrich. And both free throws good for Redick. The Wizards have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the 3rd. Here's Nash. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Schroeder. He's got 10. Chamberlain a screen for the tie. And the rejection by Chang. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. Redick with it. Jones covering. No good. That would have tied it.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
That's his second.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Wizards.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, and the other thing also is tonight they've been able to get to the free throw line consistently and also convert big points from the charity stripe.
Goran Dragic is checked in for the Wizards. And a switch here also for Portland. Mahimi's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Now, here's Redick. He's got 9. Clock at 6. There's a good screen. Hands the 12-footer. Redick's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Down low, here's Millsap and the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Schroeder with the ball. 10 points for him. Outside, Pierce. Here's Marjanovic. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Millsap. Last season, he played outstanding. 2nd in steals, 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And, you know, looking back at his number 2 steals rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, but he also played some hard-nosed, on-the-ball defense. And that was the key.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And Washington making a change here. Robertson's checked in. So he gets them both. The Wizards with the lead. Now Dragic, 11 points in the game. Nice ball movement by Washington. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Schroeder kicks to Redick. There's the pick. To tie. Here's Mahinmi. No good. That would have tied it.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Teletovic is checked in. Here's Millsap. He's got 16. And Jones has it in the corner. Kicks to Jang. Right side Millsap. Back to Jang. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Redick dishes to Pierce. The shot by Mahinmi, no good.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense. All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Redick passes to Schroeder. Outside Pierce. He kicks to Redick for the lead. Can't hit. And Washington the other way now. Up top, Dragic. Pierce covering. Dragic dishes to Millsap. And again, Washington no good.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now, here's Redick. 11 points in the game. But they'll get another chance. Here's Teletovic. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Washington has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Dragic. Portland grabs the miss. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Redick with the bucket. Redick's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Dragic gets to Millsap. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Paul Millsap at the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Smith checked in for Portland. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so here's Portland. A 2-point game outside Pierce. The feed now to Redick. It's stolen by Dragic. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Dragic. Jones has got his second bucket of the night. Trailblazers trail by 4. 1:51 left in the third. Made that one on the move. Tough shot.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christ to the center. Give it up for your Wizard Girls.
these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Second, Paul Millsap.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
McGinnis, he's checked in for Pierce. There's 1:40 left here in the third quarter. Wizards passing it around for three. Millsap. Portland grabs the miss. Teletovic has got his fourth rebound in this one. Now the pass to Mahinmi. Here's McGinnis, defended by Jones. The shot's good from McGinnis. McGinnis has got 18 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here's Millsap. It's hauled in by McGinnis. McGinnis has got his fifth rebound right now in the game. There's the screen. And here's Redick. He's got 13. 6 to shoot. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
It's Dragic with the drive. It's hauled in by McGinnis. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Redick against Jones. Redick passes to Mahinmi. Over to the left wing for the lead. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Roberson. Plenty of space. And the shot falls short this time. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Tie game in Washington. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And here are the Trailblazers now. On the court for the Trailblazers. Here's Teletovic out there with McGinnis. Then it's Smith. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Redick in at the point guard. Now here's Redick. Chamberlain with a screen on Nash. Clock at 6. It's Redick on the wing. Defended by Nash. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Chang with a screen on Redick. It's Nash with the drive. No good off the back of the rim.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And that one's good. Millsap. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Pierce is checked in for Portland. Dennis Schroeder comes in for J.J. Redick. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Now here's Jang. Chamberlain with the block. Smith dishes to Chamberlain. Pass to McGinnis. Sweep move, and he lays it up and in. McGinnis has got 20 points.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
Nash right side. Feeds to Millsap. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
Dishes it to Wilkins. Chang, a screen. It's Wilkins with the drive. He used that pick to get in close.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. Looking at the game for Wilkins, he's got 11 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Schroeder kicks to Pierce. Uncovered. Washington with the rebound. Wilkins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Chang, a screen. Wilkins passes to Dang. Now here's Nash. Defense is right there, and that one's good. Millsap.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Pierce following the basket by Paul Millsap. McGinnis, and he can't bank that one in. Now here's Goodrich. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah, Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
And Washington has possession. The Trailblazers knocking down the trap. Nash dishes to Goodrich. Millsap sets the pick for Nash. Shot clock at 5. Here's Goodrich. And he nails the jumper. And the Wizards lead by 2.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in the washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
Thank you, Doris. It's tipped, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Chamberlain down low. Millsap's there. That's good. Chamberlain got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. Wizards have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And Wilkins slams it in.
solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Now, here's Schroeder. Dominique Wilkins unable to get his shot to go. Smith kicks it over to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Washington, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Goodrich against McGinnis. Millsap a screen. There's a screen. Nash with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
The dish to Schroeder. Down low and stolen by Jang. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
McGinnis with the screen on Nash. Pierce with a wide open look. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Wizards have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. It's Wilkins with the drive. That's good. And now a 4-point Washington lead.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Smith the pass to Chamberlain. The 9-foot shot. Good work defensively by Millsap.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Goodrich dishes to Wilkins.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earns those free throws.
That's his third personal foul. Shooting for Washington, Dominique Wilkins. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least. Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for business, George McGinnis. 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a 1-possession game.
It's stolen by Smith. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Goodrich. Schroeder kicks to Smith. Connects from 3-point range. Smith's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Timeout is charged for Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, Rising Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
Nash outside. It's stolen by Schroeder. Pass to McGinnis. Here's Schroeder. There's a good screen to take the lead. Clock at 4. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Nice ball movement by Washington. Nash with it. Back to Millsap. Stolen by Pierce. He feeds it to Chamberlain. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by Goodrich. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Nash outside. He dishes it to Wilkins. Out to Nash. Millsap sets the pick for Nash. Just 4 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Wilkins' shot is off. Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pierce's shot is good. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Now, here's Millsap. Kicks it to Jang. Now the feed to Nash. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Portland leading. Outside Pierce. He kicks it to Smith. The pass to Schroeder. Chamberlain a screen. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Schroeder missing. The Wizards shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Here's Goodrich. But they'll get another chance. Jang, the pass to Goodrich. Millsap a screen. Fires for 3. And he gets it to go. Goodrich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
Chamberlain a screen. The drive by Smith. Comes up empty off the pick.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
And the rejection by Smith. Schroeder passes to McGinnis. Here's Chamberlain. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds from putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
How about the night Will Chamberlain is having? He's got 12 rebounds, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker. Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rising Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
.137 left to play here in the fourth. To the inside. Here's Goodrich. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Washington, Gail Goodrich. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
One guy who's been getting it done is Paul Millsap.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bryson Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
And so here's Portland. Here's Schroeder. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Bryson Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
Nash outside. A floater. No good. Now Portland takes it the other way.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Now here's Schroeder. T right on him. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. McGinnis bounces high off the rim and drops. And now it's a 3-point Portland lead.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Wilkins. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to McGinnis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
His one miss there could be important. There's a big difference, a huge difference between a 2-point lead and a 3-point lead.
Now here's Nash. Passes it to Dang. It's Wilkins on the wing. And it's good. There it is. He ties the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bryson Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
Pierce dishes to Schroeder. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
What a drive there. It didn't bother him at all to have a much taller defender hanging all over him.
one misses for Schroeder.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rising Center, give it up for your Wizard Girls.
And Nash, here we go. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan player of the game. With a strong double-double, points and rebounds, he was a force that was not going to be denied with his efforts both on offense and defense.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
He gave them a big spark with his offense in the paint. He worked non-stop to establish position near the bucket, and that was a good look for them. The D has all sorts of problems trying to deal with him tonight.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.